But at the end of the day, they don't have a dude. You got to have a dude. You got to have a 1A dude. And they're missing that at the end of the day if we're just getting down to brass taxes. Sorry.
I didn't want to disagree with Becky today, but they do have that dude.
Who?
Jalen Brunson.
No, he's too small.
But here's the thing, and that's
Didn't they say about you?
But you know what?
They say that about you, and you're a Hall of Famer.
You know what?
I got a philosophy. Can I say my philosophy?
Go ahead.
If your best player is small, you're not winning.
Matchup on the other side is Okongwu against Towns. Brunson comes to the ball. Towns looking for him. Cut to the rim. Floats it up and in.
Mike Brown's not going to be happy about that, giving up 2 layups to start the game. The paint is an area where New York has to have an advantage.
Knicks finished 7th in defensive rating. On a 3-ball. Brunson on target.
New York has struggled with that all year, and Atlanta hurt them 2 weeks ago, going at those pick and rolls against Towns.
Isolation. The banker goes. Brunson off the window. Daniels takes it at Anunoby. Okongwu stripped to the ball. Brunson got a piece. Brunson, pull up 3. Yes, sir! 13-12, Hawks. Atlanta is 6 of 7. The Knicks are 5 of 6. Brunson, over McCollum, bottom. Wow.
In the top 20 in scoring, rebounding, and assists, Jalen Johnson and Nikola Jokic.
Brunson is locked in. So a few chances here for Zachary Rizashe. Atlanta was 6 of 7. And Brunson gets to the rack.
He got the 1 call on McBride, but I do not like his shot selection here in the first quarter.
4 seconds left. Brunson. Oh, the ephus! 4 advantage at the end of 1.
I'll tell you what, Jalen Brunson always good at the start of game.
Towns fakes the handoff, now gives it up for Brunson in a matchup against Okongwu. Brunson lets it fly, buries it. He was not known as a 3-point shooter. That was not part of the scouting report when he came into the league out of USC.
Well, we watched it with Brook Lopez. Changed his entire game.
Towns answers with a triple. Hawks led the NBA in assists this year at 30.1 per game. Turnover. Loop it ahead. Hart takes it in for the 2-handed flush.
But the Knicks, great job turning defense into offense.
McCollum again. No. And the Bucks up by Brunson. Link out by Anunoby. Takes it in for the smash.
Yeah, and in the last 39 games, almost half the season, they had the 2nd-best defense in the league to Oklahoma City.
Kuminga lost his footing, and Towns makes him pay. String music on a 3.
Coming into the season for New York, so many expectations of what this team could do after getting to the conference finals last year. Towns on the attack. Towns hangs and hits.
Don't try to reinvent the wheel at this moment.
Johnson had it deflected into the hands of Hart, and another turnover. Brunson set the feet. 3-ball. Money! Physical presence defensively that is different than the rest of the guys on this team. This is where he can really help out, and this guy in the corners is lethal. So they already lost Mo Gay earlier in this first quarter. Now the potential most improved player in the NBA lost for the time being. Anunoby! Had that jetpack on that champ. 8-point ball game. Another lob and another slam. It's Robinson time in New York.
Watch Jalen Brunson get downhill and throw it up. Robinson finishing that.
At 4.
Yes.
He had 14 in game 1. Brunson drives. Brunson finishes. Who gets downhill but couldn't finish it. Was looking for a foul call. Quinn Snyder wasn't happy with the shot selection, and that's why Jalen Brunson. 7 to shoot off the Bridges screen. Anunoby will fire and hit over the top of Johnson. 2-for-1 opportunity here for New York. Brunson going to work again. This time he will finish. 2.5 seconds here in this second quarter. Brunson looking. Brunson In for Bridges. Pump. Fire. Puts it down at the horn.
Very aggressive.
In theory, that favors Atlanta, who is 5th in pace in the NBA through the regular season. Knicks were 25th in that category. Anunoby stops and slams. Penultimate game of the regular season, and then twisted it again in game 1. As Brunson couldn't score, Okongwu just picked up his 4th personal foul. For what is just his 2nd and 3rd attempts of the night. Balanced scoring with 5 in double figures already for New York. Sunday Night Baseball is 18 points and 7 assists already in 23 minutes.
He is the perfect option to go from scoring to passing.
Brunson on Gay. Oh, the hesitation, the in and out. Gay rejected him, but not before a foul. They taught them learning to play off of 2 feet. That was the biggest lesson that Jay Wright wanted to make sure all his players had. Alexander Walker stepping up on Brunson again. Screen comes from Robinson. Bradley has to step up in his coverage. 8 to shoot. Brunson, step away. That's absurd.
H-E-L-P, help. Because he is just filthy. Footwork.
Upset in the first round and has made his way to an elite scorer in the NBA. Same with Jalen Brunson, who's got every trick in the bag.
The whole game, uphill battle, 4-point game.
Brunson tripped, and the foul is called.
In the negative situation, sending the Knicks' best player to the free throw line to establish a rhythm.
It's a 13-5 start in this 4th quarter in favor of Atlanta.
Did you say Saturday in the A?
Yes, I did. You like that?
What else goes on Saturdays?
I don't think you want to know. Oh, actually, you would know. You were there for many years.
He still had 2 seconds to get that shot off. He's comfortable in those situations.
Brunson off the screen. Gets downhill. Floats it up and in.
And right now, he's playing chess. He went right, 2 baskets ago, goes left that way. He's just getting everything he wants.
Brunson to tie the game, and he does! Hart's going to inbound with Anunoby, Towns, Bridges, and Brunson. Looking for Brunson. Catch, shoot, Brunson, splash! The rim, and Hart's got another rebound.
I'll tell you what, he has been all over the boards.
Brunson takes it at Daniels and scores. Daniels took a shot.
44 of their points against him in the series so far, one-on-one.
OG Anunoby. The corner jumpy is Mr. Corner 3. 15-6 run. Near turnover. And Hart hits the deck to come away with it. They're fighting for it, and he finds Anunoby. Drives. And he lays it in. That is a tremendous individual play by Josh Hart. Anunoby has 7 of the Knicks' 9 points. Brunson has the other 2, and Brunson tack on 2 more as he gets inside for the bucket.
3-point shooter on the year, but he shot that one with great confidence.
And now the Hawks have their largest lead. Brunson gets it to go, plus the harm. Averaged 8 assists per game during the regular season. You don't usually think of him in that manner. The roll by Robinson, and he nearly rips down the rim and backboard.
Trail 3.
Brunson gathers, Brunson drives, Brunson finishes, plus the foul.
Sure that Atlanta can stop it. It's your 2 best players. You got to get into that 2-man game with those 2 guys.
Jalen Brunson. We are under 7 minutes to play in the 3rd. Brunson makes his move on Daniels. Brunson goes glass.
That was a tough finish.
Part of the ownership group for the Hawks. Back in. Brunson spins and scores. 1 minute to go in the 3rd. Brunson drives and scores. What touch as he takes it to the rim. Johnson controls. High-low action. Taken away by Anunoby. 96-89 Hawks. Daniels rolls, and he bounces it right to McBride. Up ahead. Brunson, trailer McBride, steps into it. Got it, a 3! 99-94. McCollum splits a pair. Brunson forcing his way to the rim, switching hands for 2. Brunson against McCollum, 8 to shoot, just over a minute to play.
Brunson goes to work. The back end, the spin. Brunson gets it to go and one.
Leave McCollum on an island with Brunson, just like New York shouldn't leave Brunson on an island with McCollum.
Struggling on the defensive end. Matched up with McCollum here. First shot of the game. First hoop of the game. Brunson had a huge first quarter everywhere. There are two of them on the floor. He's been so good in this quarter.
That was Robinson that kept that ball alive.
Brunson fights inside for two. Towns joins the play.
What a pass.
Hart. One more OG. One more Brunson. Three. Timeout Atlanta.
An unselfish play right here. Cat has a three. Nope, I'm going to give it to Hart. No, I think we'll swing it around to the captain, Brunson.
O'Connell's there. Still 12 on the clock. Brunson trying to get inside of Robinson. Another near turnover. And Anobi hits a three. Salah, the GM who took over in April of 2025. Brunson dancing with Boguet. Makes the two. Guess he's feeling okay.
Yes.
Not the express at all. McBride, deuce, Trace.
Absolutely destroyed the Hawks.
That's beautiful.
Rebounding. Look at this.
Half time. Look like a third base coach. Like, go, go. You know, twirl on the arm. And there just hasn't been that opportunity tonight. As Brunson scores, bangs knees as well. The length that this Atlanta team has on the perimeter to try to not give clean looks to Brunson. Late clock here as Brunson curls inside. For two.
We didn't see this in game 4 whatsoever. Now it's the Knicks' time to respond.
Short shot clock, Brunson rolls it over the rim for two.
So good. You know, the way that Hart just scored there, this is the way Atlanta should be playing.
Alexander Walker, quick jack, no. And Brunson back the other way. Alexander Walker chasing him, too late. Towns staying in the game, go get it. Brunson deep three, down late, injured his left foot as he grabs at it. Slow to get back to the play, 5-on-4. Johnson the basket, and Mike Brown probably going to take a timeout. No, Brunson's on the other end. The healing power of the ball. Space the floor nicely. Brunson room to operate. Clock at 6. Towns time.
Oh, what a pass
to Brunson for two.
I mean, come on, Cat.
Look at that, Reg. Look at him.
Beautiful. Beautiful pass.
Brunson, beautiful no-look to Hart. It's coming easy on the offensive end for the Knicks, shooting close to town.
And the Knicks will be content with that. They've got the right guy shooting three.
Brunson, Steve Nash to keep the dribble going. He gets the putback, and the Knicks take a 20-point lead. Look at the hounding. Look at the hounding Knicks defense, even with this 20-point lead. Anunoby took it away. Brunson finishes. Timeout, Hawks.
The animation. What a pass. The roommates. The Knicks rolling on.
Brunson on the attack. Good job. Just to keep Daniels down a half second longer.
They've had two great looks here to start this third quarter. See that 6-point swing? You miss your three wide open.
That athleticism at the basket can get an advantage with some size depending on the matchups. Brunson comes inside. Gets the two. This is an Atlanta team that has shot 10 of 30 from three. Brunson on the attack. And with the finish as he starts.
The Knicks' best two players, Brunson and Towns, to start the fourth.
To Robinson. Returning the favor.
Look at the pass here. More importantly, oh my goodness. 4 arms. Our advantage point was.
Jalen Johnson out defending. On Brunson. Doing the moves. Showing the work. Stepping through. 4-2.
Nicely done here by Brunson. How about the step? The little pump fake. 1, 2. Oh, that's nice. Nice move there by Brunson.
Working nice and damn. He's feeling it too. He is absolutely feeling it. And one.
The clutch player of the year. Watch the footwork here. The dancing. Again, the pump fake freezes Daniels. I mean, come on, man. Another 30-piece for the captain.
From late first quarter, it's been a double-digit lead. Hart strong to pull the ball back as O'Connell went for the steal. Brunson again. He's got the last 10.
And because of those,
as the Knicks starters get one more offensive possession, maybe take a foul and take it to the locker room. Brunson adds 3 more to his total.
But then the Knicks, the big road win in game 4. An impressive one at that. Now they're up 3-2. Brunson fires away. His first shot is good, coming off that 39-point game. So often the early first punch is something that team has to withstand. Okongwu is on Karl Anthony Towns. They made some changes who guards him. Brunson to Anunoby. And OG Anunoby for tonight's game.
But this is where we're talking about Cap being a playmaker. Daniel tries to top block Brunson.
A bailout 3 right here. Continued to move and got a layup. Blocked by Towns. Brunson comes the other way. Throws it ahead. Bridges one man to beat. Goes at Alexander Walker. Layup is good. And the Knicks have scored now 11 straight. Shot clock already down to 4. Brunson on the drive. Scoop layup off the glass. It's good. The Hawks defended that beautifully. Daniels chasing Brunson. Brunson splits inside, this time with a right hand. That's unacceptable to come off that curl. That makes the play. Shot clock still plenty of time. Dyson Daniels goes. Brunson pokes it away. Couple of dribbles, lines up another one. Shot no good. Mitchell Robinson, the offensive rebound. As he falls, flips it out. Anunoby drives. Running shot is up and banks it in. There are a lot of Knick fans in attendance, and they're very excited as Anunoby once again. McBride, good defense on McCollum. Good help from Brunson. Pokes it away. Another steal for the Knicks. Another turnover. Hawks have 2 more turnovers and field goals. Brunson the fake. Switches to the right hand. Oh, sweet move from Jalen Brunson. Brunson, here comes a double team. Now goes away. 4 on the 24. Finds Bridges. Bridges at the foul line. All alone. Jumper's good. Mikal Bridges with 8 points.
Have you been a part of anything like that?
Never seen anything like it. And particularly when, look, we've been talking. You talked to Quinn Snyder before the game. You talked to C.J. McCollum. They sounded like so dialed in and so ready with what they had to do tonight.
But that's the next part of his game. Get that 3-pointer going.
Atlanta tries a zone, something to try to disrupt the rhythm. Has no effect on OG Anunoby.
A 45-point lead. Mogay can't hit. Long rebound to Brunson. Knicks just keep pouring it on. Brunson throws it up and Bridges throws it down. The Villanova connection to the sideline where the fans are seated. Brunson, meanwhile, 12 points.
To stare down Dyson Daniels to see that he was still chirping at him. And he never took his eyes off of him, and that's why it was so prolonged trying to get him to calm down.
For the Hawks, the type of players they have and the character of their players, they will come out and fight here as Brunson lays it up and in. Excellent report, Lisa. Thank you. In not an easy thing to discuss is Bridges, and they just keep pouring it on.
You're playing against other professionals, and you just feel like nothing's flowing. 100% you could lose confidence.
Great footwork again from Jalen Brunson.
An easy opportunity, but I think Philly, they got to get out in transition. They don't want to make it a grinded-out game against these Knicks.
Brunson, pure. And he's not opposed to turning down that ball.
Well, you said it best. Jalen Brunson, one of the best, creates that separation there. Edgecombe doing a good job.
Mid post, they use him a lot to flex as a passer. And here it is again. Brunson sets that back screen. Now he can play.
And he can score. Count it and a foul.
Brunson just setting that rip screen so hard to defend. Edgecombe has to help on the cut. He gets the angle there. Brunson, the and one opportunity. So strong, great balance. has the ability to absorb that contact.
Been a major barometer for their success. Brunson goes and puts through the J.
And that's going to be there all night. You better lock into both the ball and your man.
First assist for Embiid, who's averaging 7 in the playoffs. Brunson with a scoop to the hoop.
Mid-range, well, you got an elite roller to the rim. Now you got Mitchell Robinson just clearing the runway on those mid-range jump shot attempts by Brunson.
Jordan Clarkson in the game as well. Averaged 7.7 points in that opening round series. Oh, that is smooth from Brunson.
So smart, so skilled.
Brunson, bullseye, feeling it early.
Right. This New York offense just staying hot right here. It's in the paint. It's from the three-point line.
Against the Celtics as well. Now dealing with potentially the ill effects of the appendectomy. Brunson going right at him. He'll pull up and hit.
And you think the Garden crowd wanted that? And then talk about picking on someone who's injured right there. Embiid was, right now, the Sixers are going to have to find a way to get some stops.
Brunson makes that difficult. 4 of the 5 starters in double figures for Philly. Brunson gets the roll.
It is that type of night for Jalen Brunson.
3 on Edwards for Philly.
It's another turn down here, Grant. He's done that at will here in the first half. Jalen Brunson getting the 3.
McBride extra. It's Hart. 3 ball. Short. Weak side rebound goes to Bridges. 3 seconds left. Brunson got it. Jalen Brunson
fitting on that last possession. The offensive rebound. Get the ball to Brunson, the hot hand. The late closeout doesn't matter. Brunson with a Bernard King-like first half. 27 here for the Knicks.
Let's go to Ashley.
But TV, we don't know.
I could find, it was like cherry something. I could find it for you. It sounded excellent. Talk about excellent. The shooting display from Brunson. Brunson float. Brunson score. Oh, yeah.
He left the team to go back to services and then return last night. As Brunson fires away, knocks down the 3. Brunson goes right at Drummond. Beautiful footwork, and he banks it home. Knicks defense has picked up, and so has Jalen Brunson. Right there, the Euro. Bona has the rebound, nearly taken away, holds on, finds Maxey. Maxey pulls back again. Stolen by Brunson. 1 man to beat, it's Grimes, sidestep layup. And it's back to a 1-point game.
The Knick pressure defense, so much has been made about their offense, but look at the passing lanes. The smallest guy on the floor gets an that Joel Embiid did with him. That's how you keep a rookie's energy and excitement up.
Brunson goes reverse. Banks it home. He wanted a foul. You're doing everything you can defensively to try to stay with him and cut him off. He stops on a dime and separates. Brunson finds some room and shoots it over Edgecombe. Brunson drives, pulls up, jump shot. Got it. Jalen Brunson with 22. Knicks up 2.
So much in that first half that this allows them to still have another big on the floor.
Brunson the fake. Falling away, puts it up. That's good. Jalen Brunson in the clutch.
Brunson doing a good job of getting the big. It's the stop, the start, the little left-handed midi. So difficult.
He is 5 of 7 from the field. Well, game 2, he had 11 points in the first 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Bridges squares. Bridges squares. Couldn't grab it initially, but he saves it for Brunson. Brunson takes the baseline, flips it in. They hit 1 minute to go, opening quarter. Brunson zigzags, feeds it, the former Sixer shot. He hits it. Bridges penetrates, slips inside for Taylor. Maxey is in, lock it up, throw it down! McBride in for Brunson, 2 seconds, 1 second, Brunson launches, and hits a 3!
That's a big-time shot. There's a pretty good contest from the side by Edgecombe.
We approach 4 minutes to go in this first half. Brunson gives it up, gets it back. Brunson now, swing. Bridges checks the feet, fires. Hart gives it up for Brunson. The lead is now 10 for New York. Brunson, maneuver! Switch out front, Brunson. Excellent handles, gets around Maxey, sets up Bridges. 8 to shoot. Shot clock winding down. Brunson makes his move. Puts it up and puts it in with the proper English. Wow. Jalen Hart leaks out. Embiid is lurking. Brunson puts it on the deck. Drives and scores +1.
Well, I like that from Brunson. You don't see it a lot from him, but this one he just caught.
Loop it in for Robinson, who replaces Towns out with those 4 fouls. Brunson forcing the action. He's got 12 points, just 2 rebounds. Brunson stops, pops, and hits. Wow.
He only had 5 points in the first quarter and still has 15. Has not scored since the first quarter.
Hart, the jumper, bullseye. George defending Towns. Brunson lets it fly. Money.
Well, then you can't just give him the shot. Too much space. Line back in this one.
And a turnover. Bridges running. Trailing Brunson. Drives it. And scores it. Timeout Philly.
He's got to be more involved offensively.
101-89. Brunson. The Bakers. 31 points. Maxey misses on a 3. Grabbed by Brunson. Pedal to the middle. Up ahead. Bridges lays it in.
Josh Hart is starting to lose his balance before the whistle.
Brunson, his first shot, knocks down the 3. Brunson coming off a 33.9 assist game 3. And an early 8-point lead. The double team on Embiid. Turns it over. Knicks looking to push at every opportunity. McBride, try another. Puts it up. Puts it in. McBride thought about another one. Edgecombe did a good job closing on him. Brunson back to McBride. Wide open 3. He's 4 for 4 from long distance. Shooter. Brunson drives on the rookie Edgecombe. Turns, shoots, and scores. Knicks now 8 of 11 from the field. By the way, McBride in the first 3 games did not hit a 3 in the first 3 games. Was 0 for 6. Brunson to Towns. Towns is going to try a 3. Knicks not missing early from Edgecombe. Brunson with 7 to shoot. Jab step. He fires up a 3. That's good. Jalen Brunson already with 8 points. Lost it again. Brunson wants some room. Uses a Robinson screen. Fires up another 3. Puts it in. Incredible shooting. Knicks can't miss.
Big lead early for the Knicks, and Jalen Brunson with the exclamation point for this start.
McBride, who's starting for OG Anunoby, missing his 2nd game. George all over Hart. Towns against Drummond. Kicks it out Brunson. Corner 3. Got it. Brunson on the drive. Back out Hart. Hart's going to try a 3-pointer. That's good. Back-to-back 3s.
Defensive player of the year to Dikembe Mutombo in the Philadelphia 76ers.
Bridges another fine defensive play with the deflection. Brunson, McBride, 3-pointer, puts it in.
After struggling in the first 5, set the stage for what he's doing now as Jalen Brunson continues the onslaught.
19. Sad like all rookies do, ups and downs in his first year in the NBA playoffs. Alley-oop pass, Brunson and Robinson on the connection. Brunson, another excellent game, 17 points, 6 assists, a crossover, the drive, inside, reverse, he's got it.
The way the Knicks have shot it today.
Oh, Jalen Brunson, perhaps the greatest free agent signing in Knicks history, one of the great. Sweet move from Jalen Brunson, deflected by McBride, Brunson a 3, bang! It's a 29-point lead, timeout Philadelphia. Towns to Brunson. Brunson the floater.
that back screen. If you're James Harden, you have to know that back screen is coming. You've got to.
Brunson, good screen set by Hart. Clean look, Brunson.
And they're going to have to get those big. Pressure is already bothering the Cavs. They're running their offense out at half court and struggling.
Brunson gets inside and banks it home, and a quick timeout from Kenny Atkinson. Schroeder guarding Robinson. They played each other last year in the first round when Schroeder was with the Pistons. And Brunson knocks it down. He's got 10 points now.
To freeze the backside defense.
Brunson pokes it away. Harden was double teamed with Bridges and an easy bucket. 7. Cavs went up by 7 early. Knicks came back, went up by as many as 11. And now it's Cleveland in front. Brunson on the drive, gets inside, trying to draw some contact, floats it up and in. He's got 14. Brunson telling Hart to go through.
They're trying to attack James Harden. That's what he's looking for.
Drives on Harden, gets inside, kicks it out in the corner. Hart, wide open, three-pointer. That one goes down. He was 0 for 4 from 3. He gets it in the corner. He tries a three-pointer, side of the backboard. Brunson pushes the other way. Brunson drives, layup, bank shot's good. 19 for Brunson. Cavs, though, lead by 13. You know, Lisa, he was very close to being acquired by the Knicks in the summer of 2022. Everything was pointing to the Knicks were going to get him from Utah, and then the Cavs swooped in and made the deal as Brunson, the floater.
The Knicks, they are within range. It only takes a couple of shots to put that pressure back on the Cavaliers.
Brunson drives on Wade, scoop layup, it's good. Beautiful shot from
Brunson. It's a little bit closer than this one. I mean, this is jumping over, gets that ball over an outstretched arm of Dean Wade. So not only do you have this angle in the touch, you have to get it over the defender.
This is the best Knicks team that I've seen since my time in the league. Well balanced, well coached.
But still trailing. Brunson banks it home again. He wanted a foul call. All of a sudden the lead is...
I mean, look where this ball hits up on the glass as Brunson comes to the little jump stop. Harden doesn't really bite on it, but that ball hits basically that 3 times in a row.
Brunson guarded by Harden, wants to clear out. Fakes, drives, gets inside, pull-up jumper, got it! Jalen Brunson has come alive, and the Knicks are back within 10, a 13-1 run.
Make it
after him again.
Brunson against Harden, almost pokes it away. Shot clock at 10, Brunson drives, pulls up, shot is up, bank shot is good! The Brunson burner has been lit, it's an 8-point game.
Cavs might want a timeout if he scores.
Brunson, three-pointer, puts it in! Captain Clutch has come alive! It's a 5-point game, timeout Cavaliers! An 18-1 run! 26 seconds remaining.
Don't want to give up a 3.
Brunson with Harden on him. Brunson on the drive, the floater, bank shot, it's good! Tie game again with Knight. Picks up Brunson. Brunson brilliant in that fourth quarter. Drives, gets past Harden, gets inside, the floater's up and good! Jalen Brunson once again, and it's a 4-point here.
They're hunting out what they want on that offensive end. Brunson leading the way with 38.
Brunson cross court. Shamet puts it up, puts it in! A 9-point lead, timeout Cavs! Harden makes his move, drives inside. The Mobley, another turnover. Brunson got a piece of it. Anunoby trying to get away, and a foul call with 39.7 seconds remaining. Some of their focus was how poorly they played during some stretches of the game before that unbelievable comeback.
Well, and if you're the Cavs, the formula stays the same as it was in those first 3 quarters.
Harden, step back, and Anunoby got a piece of it. Jarrett Allen tries to tip it, but Towns tracks it down. Here's Anunoby down the other end. Tough catch, and the finish. He started it with the block and finishes down the other end. Knicks have to feel good with the lead, and Jalen Brunson only 2 points. Hart checks the seams and nails the 3. Had all the time in the world.
And this is now a conscious decision on the part of the Cavs.
And Atkinson said that Donovan has not said anything to him, but he said, I am seeing the same thing.
Thank you, Lisa. Brunson, long 3-pointer. He has not had many clean looks.
That's their preferred guy. They just like the fact that he's a little bit bigger. He can chase over the screen and he can get a hand up a little bit better on the mid-range stuff.
Boy, nice spin move. Brunson finds some space.
But in a different way as Kyrie Irving. He keeps the defenders on their heels because he has the ability to pivot and shift.
Mobley turns it over. Hart, Bridges. Bridges inside, lays it in. Brunson does have 6 assists. Gets inside, drives, flips it up with the right hand, and gets it to fall. Brunson now 7 of his 9 points. Shot clock at 6. Brunson kicks it out in the corner. Hart, another 3. It's good! Josh Hart lighting it up from long distance. Brunson and Mitchell. There comes the double team. Brunson looking, finds Clarkson. Shot clock at 4. Back to Brunson. On the drive, throws it up, and Robinson with the flush.
And
they cut an 18-point deficit to 8.
And Mike, there goes Brunson here trying to hunt that switch. And you can see the Cavs in no man's land. That's not affecting anything. It's either going to be a hard blitz.
Into the hands of Brunson again. Hard on him. Looking to get more help. Brunson leans in. Pulls up. Jumper. Rolls around and drops through. The soft touch from Jalen Brunson.
Josh Hart's going to be a headline, but they've gotten contributions from their entire starting 5.
And Brunson puts on some finishing touches. There's Josh Hart. Hart does some of the ball handling. Take the load off Jalen Brunson. Wade chasing Brunson. Brunson gets inside. His layup is good.
Will the defense be there? Knicks off to a great start. RJ mentioned the motion. Jalen Brunson with an easy one.
Allen had it, lost it. Brunson took it away. Sidestep Brunson, righty layup, banks it home.
He clamped with that left hand, but this is the Brunson play in the open floor. James Harden, really tough spot, just backpedaling. Not much you're going to do. If he picks him up higher, he's going to foul him or have a blood by, tries to meet him at the rim. Good step through by Brunson.
And Brunson's going to pick it up. Pretty good strategy there from James Harden.
Oh, you're not going to get penalized for a false start like track. Go ahead, give it a chance. Brunson.
As Bridges back to Brunson.
And that shot will be there for Mobley. Stepped into that one with confidence.
Jalen Brunson steps into that with confidence. He's in double figures. Brunson fakes, drives, gets inside, layup, he banks it home, and this is the largest lead of the game.
And again, they're showing a crowd. He wants to get to that left hand, and that's just a tough shot. You got to give credit to the offensive team. You got to give credit to the offensive player.
Harden picks up Brunson. On a drive, pull up, baseline jumper is good. Man. Brunson and Schroeder one-on-one. Brunson drives, pulls up, jump shot, it's good. Couple of offensive boards, and it's back to 7. There's Brunson, the floater is up, Robinson throws it down. 91-82. This presentation of the Eastern Conference Finals presented by Duncan on ABC.
If he gets his basketball back, he's going to want a clear out or a screen to try to get a switch.
Shot clock winding down, Brunson whips it to Shamet. Open 3 in the corner, puts it in. Shot.
And again, you see this baseline drive, and Shamet, he has a beautiful, beautiful.
7 on the 24.
They're trying to get Donovan Mitchell or James Harden in action.
Brunson the drive, left-handed off the glass. What a shot from Jalen Brunson. Brunson gets free from Strus. Brunson drives on Strus, gets into the paint, running layup is up and good.
Well, you know who's going to close the deal for the Knicks. It's going to be Jalen Brunson, one of the best offensive players we have in this league, and he has controlled it.
Brunson gets free, fakes, goes inside, lays it up. Mitchell now picks up Brunson. The Knicks offense has been putting up some historic numbers, especially that guy, Mikal Bridges, knocks down his second shot and his first field goal. Brunson isolated with James Harden. Jarrett Allen is lurking. Hart, his three-pointer. And the Knicks get their first three-pointer of the night. Knicks offense a little stagnant as Brunson goes against Harden. Gets inside, scoop layup off the glass. He has mastered that shot. He tries a three-pointer, can't answer. Towns the rebound. And there's Brunson all alone down the other end and lays it up and in.
He loves that pump fake reload going to his left. He's missed a number of those in this series. As again, Mitchell Robinson, same action.
Cavs 5 for 14.
Knicks already getting the best of both worlds. We've seen the perimeter.
12 points already for Mitchell. Brunson searching for an opening. Gets inside, kicks it out in the corner. Landry Shamet, he's been red hot, and that continues. Able to tip it in. Brunson fires a three. It's good. And holding it. Towns throws it in the corner to Brunson. Brunson with 7 to shoot, goes on Strus, flips up the shot and scores. Jalen Brunson once again with a floater. Another turnover. Anunoby, Brunson alley-oop, and Anunoby with the slam. The turnovers once again killing the Cavaliers.
And we talked about calling the first timeout. Cavs called the first timeout in this second half, and this is how the Knicks respond.
As is Deuce McBride. Whips a pass to Bridges. Bridges across the lane, kicks it out in the corner. Brunson fires three-pointer. It's good. Knicks wisely now taking time off the clock, even though it's the third quarter. Brunson falling away, puts it up, puts it in.
That other trophy, the Eastern Conference Finals Most Valuable Player Trophy, is aptly named after one of the greatest players in NBA history, Larry Bird. And to do the honors, let's welcome back Walt Clyde Frazier. Walt, where are you? And Patrick Ewing. Gentlemen. And the winner of the Larry Bird Trophy, the 2026 Eastern Conference Finals Most Valuable Player by unanimous decision, Jalen Brunson. Wow, that was interesting. Jalen, your teammates always talk about how you make them better. Just how have they helped you become this conference finals MVP?
They give me the confidence. They let me be me. I think most importantly, we all believe in each other from top to bottom. It's an honor to play with them, honestly.
What are you, Jalen, what are you most proud of about this group collectively?
Resilience. I think that we've been able to stay focused, stay composed. It starts at the top of the organization. It starts with Mr. Dolan, front office, coaches, all the way down to us. I mean, like I said, from top to bottom, it means something.
Congratulations to you, Jalen.
For the Knicks and the Spurs. Last time the Knicks were in the NBA Finals 27 years ago against the San Antonio Spurs. Jalen Brunson's first shot of his finals career goes down.
Back because it looked like that was going to be an easy finish for him.
And he's normally a great finisher. Brunson spins, gets inside, floats it up, and good. Brunson had missed 7 straight. Brunson to spin, goes at the rookie, backs up, leans in, floaters up. Shot won't go, but follows it himself. Brunson has an iron will as he drives against Bryant. Ooh, razzle-dazzle. Backs in, scoots in, right-handed, off the glass. Oh, what a sweet move from Jalen Brunson. How about the trust Mitch Johnson putting the rookie on Brunson, drives inside and floats it up and in. Now he's starting to get the feel. Drives on Brunson, goes inside, blocked by Towns, picked up by Shamet, lost but Hart right there to pick it up. Brunson to drive, sidestep, floats it up and in. Jalen Brunson with the bucket as we approach 2 minutes remaining. Brunson drives, pulls up jumper, tie game.
Teams trading punches, understanding the magnitude of game one, and now the Knicks get Jalen Brunson back on the floor.
Now Brunson with a beautiful underhand floater. Harper drives, double team. Vassell, tough catch. Hart pokes it away from Wemby. Here comes Brunson. Stutter dribble, drives inside, layup, banks it in. Jalen Brunson coming alive again.
It did not take long once he got back on the floor. First trip, get a couple of free throws here. Once again in the open floor. Knows that Wembanyama's behind him.
As we approach the midway point here of the fourth. Brunson looking.
Brunson driving, layup, shot is good. A Brunson barrage here in the fourth quarter. Brunson keeps it alive. Bridges looks back to Brunson. Corner three is up. Bang! Jalen Brunson from downtown. And the Knicks take a 2-point lead. Brunson on the drive, spins underneath, puts it up, puts it in. Jalen Brunson does it again. It's a 6-point lead with 37 seconds left.
It's the moment when to put this team on his back, delivering time and time again. Knicks trying to steal game one.
Brunson fumbles it, shot clock at 4. Brunson drives on Champagnie, pulls back his first shot of the night. That's good. Brunson trying to find some room, floats it out. Anunoby, fake, fire, hits. OG Anunoby, the three-pointer. Brunson looks to push.
He can't believe he missed that. He just short-armed that reverse.
And Brunson nails the three. That's what Mike Brown wants from the Knicks, the fast pace, right? Fox waits for the screen. Lawson picked up by Brunson. Finds Shamet cutting to the basket, lays it up and in. Fox waits for the screen. Lawson picked up by Brunson. Finds Shamet cutting to the basket, lays it up and in.
I don't think I ever did. I recall getting hit in the hair, and I had a mullet at one point, I think, in the early part of my career.
Brunson goes down a lane, layup is good. A rare open space, all here in the second. Wemby throws it away.
The ball and starts his half the way it first half ended.
Brunson knocks it away. Brunson with his second steal. Drives inside, back to Hart. Anunoby. He's got 4 of those tonight. Brunson pulls up three-pointer, knocks it down. Timeout San Antonio. Knicks have opened up a 10-point lead. And Penny's played some good defense in these playoffs. Castle goes to help. Brunson gets it away. Shamet wide open and knocks down the three. Landry Shamet. The Spurs with the response. Alley-oop to Wemby. Missed it. Shamet comes the other way. Frenetic pace right now. Brunson inside. Bridges turns, shoots, and scores. Mikal Bridges, 6 of 7 from the field. He's got 16 points. Towns looking, finds Hart to the basket. Blocked by Wemby. Oh, what a recovery. There comes Castle. Deflected by Brunson and a steal. Brunson fakes, drives. Bridges gets caught on a screen. Castle keeps his dribble alive, leans in. Towns helping defense. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brunson, goes at Champagnie. Layup is up and good. A floater from Jalen Brunson.
Well, you've got to get every opportunity in the open floor against this team. The Spurs defense. And take a look at Jalen Brunson. RJ, you and I just both looked at each other because that looked like a simple shot. It did not come out of his hand. I don't think the way he...
Towns kicks it out. Anunoby, open three-pointer. In and out. Rebound tip. Bridges keeps it alive. McBride tries the three. It's good. Deuce McBride with the three-pointer. That means nothing unless they get another, and then it's a technical. Bridges catches. Bridges inside. Brunson flips it up and in off the glass. And the Knicks back up by 3, under 2 to play. Brunson on the drive. Stops. Falling away. It's up. It's good. Jalen Brunson, another clutch shot, and we're tied again.
Brunson with the answer once again. Saw this in game 1. We're all tied up. 39 seconds.
Wemby lurking. Brunson dribbles. Pulls up, jump shot. Back of the rim, won't go. Wemby the rebound. 12 seconds remaining. Stolen by Brunson and knocked down by Wemby. Brunson will shoot free throws with 9.5 remaining.
Great job by Brunson getting the shot he wants against Wemby. But this is the same thing. These are the passes we saw from Wemby in the huge turnover.
I also think they weren't totally clear on if they wanted a timeout or they wanted to push it. That's what it looked like to me. There was some...
A lot of bumping. Brunson spinning, leans in, falling away. Shot, banks it home. High off the glass.
Now watch this. And again, even before this moment right here, dropping that shoulder to get a little bit of space. And look at the high arc he is forced to shoot over Wemby, who's the...
Once again, right into Wembanyama. Shamet's guarding him. Stripped. Good hands defensively. Brunson the other way. Anunoby has it. Spins against Castle and throws it down. What a response from San Antonio after that crushing loss in game 2. Brunson sneaks inside, once again banks it home. Spurs back up 5, just past the midway point second. Brunson goes right at Cornette. Righty shot, he banks it in. How did he do that?
He's got the first step advantage on Luke Cornette. Now for Brunson, this is an incredibly different.
Excellent transition defense from the Spurs. Brunson, long three-pointer, puts it in. And the Knicks take the lead.
Jalen Brunson has not had too many opportunities to just stand there, toe one up with that kind of time. Victor Wembanyama
kicks it out Hart to Brunson. Fakes, drives Brunson back up top to Hart. Hart's going to try another three. Got it! Josh Hart has suddenly come alive from downtown. They kick it out in the corner. Anunoby on the drive against Wemby. Back up top, Brunson, long three-pointer. Bang! Brunson, shot clock winding down. Dribbles, drives inside, shot off the glass, can't get it. Fight for the rebound. Brunson gets it back, puts it up and in. Again, Castle meeting Brunson at half court every time. Foul, shot's good. Yes, they counted and one. Felt the contact, throw it up.
And again, the hardest part about this is that he's on the side of his shooting arm and is able to get that up. That is focus. That is concentration. Look, he's looking over, almost behind him at where the basket is. That's a difficult shot. But
San Antonio's missed 6 free throws so far. Brunson to Hart. Corner 3, puts it up. Puts it in, Josh Hart. From Hart heroics here in game 3, he's 4 of 6.
shot it well overall from the 3 in the postseason, but none of that matters when you're trying to close out a finals and get game 3.
Castle now chasing Brunson. Brunson gets inside, sidestep layup, banks it in. Back to 5.
Sideline right here. If you're Wemby, you've got to cut that basketball off, and now Jalen Brunson knows that's 7'5" in your rearview mirror.
Brunson doubled. Inside Anunoby. Anunoby at the foul line. Shoots the jumper. And the soft touch goes through. 24 for Anunoby. Another spectacular defensive play. Towns a 3. Off the mark. Brunson catches it. Goes inside. Layup. Banks it in. And the foul. Bridges back to Brunson. He's got to put it up. Shot clock winding down. Shot is up. Shot is good. Clutch shot. And it's a 4-point game with 2:20 remaining. Brunson drives on Harper. Steps back. 3-pointers up. It's good. Jalen Brunson drills the 3. De'Aaron Fox cross court. Champagnie lines up the 3-pointer. Can't get it. Bryant couldn't quite tip the rebound. Brunson in the open floor. Drives inside. Uses the backboard. Fox putting some pressure on Brunson. Brunson leans in. Trying to draw the foul. Still knocks down the shot. Brunson getting in a bit of a rhythm. Castle to Cornette. Brunson with the steal. Pushes it ahead. Castle behind him. Brunson stops. Layup. Bank shot's good with the right hand.
Nothing does that for a scorer like getting out of the open floor, getting all the way to the rim. That's a nice read by Jalen Brunson on the passing lane. Love that little hesitation.
Shooting 64%. Castle inside. Porty may have gotten a piece of it. Knicks look to push. Brunson trying to go coast to coast. Switches to the right hand. Mitch Johnson quickly calls timeout.
He's jumping and making a play at the rim. And then one more time. Open floor. You got a guy backpedaling. Finish.
It's amazing how quiet the crowd is right now. Hart missed it, but gets his own rebound. Knicks missing free throws now. Brunson tries a 3-pointer. He gets that one to go. Crowd trying to cheer. They try to let's go Knicks chance moment here.
The best hands. Like, it's Jokic, in my opinion, and then Wemby. To tip it to himself with such grace as Brunson knocks down a pull-up. To tip it to yourself.
And right now, Mike Brown doesn't mind those quick threes by the Spurs. Even if they go in, you want to speed this game up to give your team more possessions.
Brunson tries a 3-pointer. That's good. Mitch Johnson
for that trailer, and then Jalen Brunson has not had a lot of space. Knocks one down. The most famous person in the building. Jay-Z is usually the answer. I'm not sure, though, about tonight.
And Brunson drew the foul, counted and one. Jalen Brunson felt the contact, a chance for a 3.
Trying to get back in front of Brunson, feels the contact, throws it up.
Brunson steps back, jump shot, got it again. Brunson red hot here in the third quarter. Too far behind.
Jalen Brunson starting to get his rhythm, stepping back, knocking down 2 of Hart and Bridges combined have 19 points. He's outscoring 3 of the starters for the Knicks.
Alley-oop to Robinson. Beautiful pass from Brunson. Brunson now with his 5th assist. Mitchell Robinson leaning in, trying to draw the foul. Brunson has it. Shot clock at 4. Brunson gets inside, right-handed off the glass. It's good, and it's a 7-point game. All created by Brunson with Wemby on him. Drives, pulls back. Shot clock at 5. Brunson fires up a 3. Puts it in! 1-point game! This building is shaking. Shot clock at 6. Castle on him now. Brunson, stutter dribble. Drives inside. Goes up, floaters up. It's good! The Knicks take the lead with 1:22 remaining.
They might just go flat for Jalen Brunson, allow him to operate at the top, 1-on-1.
Brunson gets it, fires up a 3. Shot no good. The chip, it's gone! It's good! It's good! With 1.2 remaining, Knicks take the lead. OG Anunoby, and it's 107-106. Bedlam here at the Garden. They can't believe it. Brunson's shot looked good and just came up short.
Now there's still 1.27.
No timeouts left. They have to get it in. Harper lobs it inside. Castle hasn't lost it. That's it. It's over. The greatest comeback in NBA playoff history. The Knicks pull off the miracle comeback and lead it 3-1. Now 1 win away from a title.
That's a straight rim run for Victor Wembanyama right down the middle of the floor.
Towns double team. Bridges cross court. Brunson wide open. Gets a chance to bounce it and nails the 3. Long rebound to Shamet. There have been very few easy possessions for the Knicks. Brunson falling away. Jumper. That goes. Alvarado using the Robinson screen. Fox guarding Brunson. Champagny quickly picks him up. Shot clock winding down again. Long 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson, the 3.
Judgment calls in there, but ultimately there was a hook.
McBride chasing Harper. Carter Bryant goes at Hart. Lost the ball. Bridges floats it in the corner. Hart winding down. Steps back, tries another. Grazes the rim. Bridges tips it out to Brunson. Brunson a 3-pointer. That's good. Jalen Brunson is 3 for 3 from long range. Fox now the latest to chase Brunson. Brunson gets inside, pulls up, shot, rattles it in. He's got 13 points. Johnson lurking to help. Brunson spins away. Gets to the baseline. 5 on the 24. Jab step, double team, jumper. It's good. Jalen Brunson red hot here in the second.
Just to switch these, Jalen Brunson is getting where he wants to on the floor right now.
Brunson gets in the paint again. Tries to get it to Robinson, who was not expecting it, but
that has it going offensively. Offensively,
he will start beating you.
It's one
here in this second quarter.
Bridges right back to Brunson. Wemby looking to help. Brunson with Vassell on him. Up top, Bridges fires away. Connects on a 3.
Down by 8. Can they keep it within reach?
Castle comes up short, fight for the rebound. Robinson lost it, but Brunson right there.
At one point, and then Brunson turned it up. He's the only guy in double figures for New York with 16.
Well, you talk about ending quarters. They're going to make Knicks made sure that the ball is in the right person's hands. You single coverage him, he's going to take you one-on-one. You double coverage him, he's going to pass it. But if you play him single coverage, he is going to eat, and he's going to eat often. But he does give the ball up, but you let him play single coverage, and down the stretch, 4 minutes to go in the game, all the way down to the end of the quarter.
He's got to be forced to put that ball on the floor.
He was in his space, Bridges, but he did not get vertical at all to contest.
Brunson finds some room, flips it up, soft touch. Now defending Brunson. He's an underrated defender. And a reach and foul. That's going to be Castle's third.
But you got to be a little bit smarter right there. The risk reward right here for Castle, I don't think is great right there on Jalen Brunson.
Brunson wanted him to be in the act of shooting, but that's a...
RJ using his size in that mid-range. Doesn't do enough of that.
Bridges wide open, comes right back and nails the three-pointer. That's hit
around, standing there, and then it's like, wait, I'm going to shoot it. Catching that ball in rhythm, looking to get aggressive.
Brunson got away with a push-off, push-up, jump shot is good.
Have the options with the talent they have.
This is the definition of a small ball lineup right now. Anunoby's the tallest Knick. Shot clock winding down. Brunson's going to have to put it up. Sneaks inside. Scoop layup is good. He knew exactly how much out there for the Knicks.
No doubt. I mean, if he didn't touch the ball right there, I think there should have been an investigation. Get him the basketball in front of the rim with that lineup. Patient, he gets it, finishes Jalen Brunson down.
Brunson hurt once again, landing area. The Knicks are furious. They thought there should have been a landing area foul. Vassell comes back and knocks down a shot. Mike Brown very upset, pointing down the other end. Jalen Brunson yelling at Tyler Ford. They want.
Brunson gets into this three-point shot right here. There's no doubt he takes away his space on a closeout. It's going to be a flagrant.
A critical no call here that did not go the Knicks' way.
Now, referees are taught to look up high, then down low. That right there is a landing zone foul that most of the time when it's reviewed, and it puts a player at risk. That would...
21 for the game now for Harper. And Harper, another foul, and Brunson with the first free throw. The NBA, his father Ron, the five-time champion, shaken up. Johnson fakes, throws it alley-oop to Cornette, blocked by Porty.
Goodness.
Box, Champagnie launches a three-pointer, in and out. Wembanyama knocks it loose, comes up with a play, stolen by Brunson. McBride to Huck Porty. Finds Brunson. Brunson, three-pointer, won't go, but a foul.
And he's been trailing him off this screen to his right. He feels it. Harper's trying to get there and then has trouble stopping.
10th and 11th free throw for the Knicks.
Want to make a run here to close the quarter and then into the fourth.
In game one. Brunson to Clarkson. Clarkson gets in the paint. His floater's up and good. Soft touch. And there's the first points from the Knick bench. Champagnie throws it up. Knocked away by Anunoby. Great defensive play to stop the lob. Brunson leans in. Castle fouls. And 3 free throws for time in these finals. He's hit 30 or more. Only one. Anunoby with a rebound.
Point a minute, Legs. You're down by 8 with 7 minutes to go. The formula is a point a minute.
Oh, Brunson, that hesitation. Banks it home, and it's back to a 6-point game. Brunson barrage here in the playoffs.
You said a point a minute. How about, since you said that, 2 points in about 5 seconds? Jalen Brunson trying to keep the Knicks in this and close.
Times. They haven't led since it was 5-4 here in game 5. Shot clock at 8. Wemby on Brunson. The 2 stars. Brunson off the bounce, gets inside, leans in, right-handed, he banks it home. Sensational move from Brunson. And the lead to Fox. Fox finds some room, jumper, in and out, won't go. Fight for the rebound, taken by Brunson. Brunson goes right at Champagnie inside, shot won't go, Hart to follow, but a game of his career. A chance to be in it. 2 big free rebound, Ford. Still loose, and Anunoby picks it up. Under 5 to play. Brunson looks, Brunson drives, Brunson shoots, ties the game. 10 straight points. 40 for Jalen Brunson. It's tied at 83.
And the left. Yeah, right here. Soon as he crossed half court, he understands Wemby's out of the game. He knows he's got one thing on his mind: force somebody else to make a play at the rim.
Mikal Bridges right back to Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. Brunson on the drive, pulls back, leans in, draws the foul.
In and out. Almost went down, and 3 free throws for Jalen Brunson.
Ground, he might have landed. No, that was really close.
It's one of those, what the officials call A to B. He didn't go straight up. He moved toward the shooter, it appears. There's assistant coach and dad, Rick Brunson.
Karl Anthony Towns was at the scorer's table, and then he just went back.
Full timeouts. Neither team has a challenge. Both teams are looking for their leaders to you by Emirates. Knicks lead by 1. Jalen Brunson has been sensational. Teams want their best player to take control. It settles you down. This is one of the better examples you're going to see of that, with a championship potentially on the line. Jalen Brunson not feeling any. Alex here in an elimination game. We're tied again. Brunson gets away from Castle. The floater's up and good. Jalen Brunson with another answer.
Got to lock in and knock down this one.
And if he makes it now, no timeouts for San Antonio. If you're the Knicks, you just back up or you press up and immediately take a foul in the backcourt.
Clutch one there.
You don't even have to foul now.
4-point lead. Here comes Fox. 5 seconds remaining. Fox to Wemby. Wemby tries a 3, puts it up, off the mark. Anunoby the rebound. It's over. It's over. Knick fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are finally NBA champions once again.
You feel the weight, not only just as a player wanting to get across the finish line. Every one of these guys has dreamt of this moment since they first started playing basketball, but you also feel the weight of the city, the franchise, that fan base right there.
The dream season is complete, and the celebrations throughout the 5 boroughs and throughout the tri-state area underway. It's a playoff run for the ages. Knicks 16-3, 15-1 in the last 16 games. They win their 9th consecutive road game. One of the most dominant championship runs ever. And for the 8th straight season, the NBA has an 8th different champion. And ironically today on June 13th, so 6/13, that's the number that hangs in the rafters back at Madison Square Garden for the number of wins that Red Holtzman brought in leading the Knicks to 2 championships.
And imagine the emotions of Jalen Brunson sharing this moment with his father, the two of them able to be there together as that final horn sounds.
The 2nd round pick from Dallas, 45 points. You know, life is not perfect, but there are perfect moments. And there's one right there. An absolute masterpiece with 45 points. He will be the king of New York for the rest of his life.
And rightfully so. He deserved it. He earned it.
There are no more games left. We can talk about it now. You're a champion. What is this moment feeling like to you?
Holy shit.
Take your time. Take your time. Wait a long time for this.
I got no words. Everything I ever dreamed of.
Just, you're obviously feeling a lot of emotions. Can you tell me just what you're feeling?
I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm just like, I'm in awe. I don't know. Whenever someone counters out, we find a way to come back and do something about it.
When the championship was on the line, You took over the game, really, especially in the fourth quarter, 15 points in the fourth quarter. Just what were you saying to yourself about finishing this tonight?
My confidence comes from my work ethic. Every time I got the ball, all I kept thinking about is all the hours in the summer. For every summer I had since I ever could remember making this a reality. So whenever I had the ball, I'm just thinking about just me alone in the gym.
And you're getting to share this with your father. Just how special to you is that? We can see it.
That's it then, you can see it.
You said you've been doubted your whole life. Too small, not this, not that. But what has this team shown about heart?
We're going to find a way. Whatever you put in front of us, we're going to find a way. Doesn't matter. It does not matter whatsoever. We're going to find a way every single time we step on this court. Every time. Every time.
Congratulations, champ.
Thank you.
Can I get the captain up here? Jalen?
Deserve this, man. You deserve this.
Hey. Soak it in. You know how many Knicks have scored 40 in a finals game? One. We're looking at him.
I was going to guess Rick Brunson, but probably not.
Hey, look, where does this knack for the comeback come from? What is it about this unit that allows you to do that time and time again?
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like the game for us starts 30 minutes later than it's supposed to. We didn't show up at 8:30. We showed up at 9 o'clock.
Can you express this with half of the city of New York here?
No.
I have a feeling I'm going to be talking to you again in just a second because it's, where's the commissioner again? Are you here, Adam? The MVP, the Bill Russell Finals MVP trophy.
I wonder who it is.
The 2026 NBA Finals MVP is the captain, Jalen Brunson.
All right. Could I get your dad up here with you for this portion of the broadcast, please? Rick, how you doing, man? Congrats. For anybody who's a fan of father-son moments, doesn't get much better than this.
This is crazy. Couldn't imagine this, but we're excited as a family, as a team. It's just great, man. I have no words. I'm just so excited.
You grew up watching this guy. You learned a lot about the game from this man. What does it feel like to stand next to him holding that trophy and the Knicks having this trophy, Jalen?
It's everything we dreamed of. It's why I came to New York.
You know what? I congratulate you, man. It's awesome to see. And Dad, happy for you too, as well.